Know all men by these presents that Americans are sick and tired of having their voices silenced and their votes nullified, their cities burned, their freedoms restricted, and their duly elected and dearly loved president attacked. Therefore, I am now declaring personal war against YouTube and against their CEOs who have conspired with the sworn enemies of America to destroy this republic. They have censored the free speech of Americans and have, as a government-entangled corporation, violated the First Amendment rights of Americans, both the speakers and listeners alike. This is a civil tort under Title 18 U.S. Code 1983 and a criminal offense under Title 18 U.S. Code 241 and 242. I am calling for a class action by the public and indictment of the CEOs in criminal cases for these violations. In addition, I am calling for any citizen holding New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ securities of these companies or their affiliated companies to divest themselves of these stocks and execute short sales or put options where economically feasible. These social media companies have also violated the RICO Act by demonetizing channels on their venues, underreporting statistics and earnings to those that are monetized, and cheating advertisers by claiming that conservative content is not suitable for most advertisers without asking their advertising customers whether or not they wish to sponsor such channels or not. Thereby, they have shown ads on channels to audiences which is only interested in sedition and treason and are the least likely to be able to afford those products advertised. In addition, by censoring conservative content and conversely promoting socialist fake news and content supportive of the Democrat Party, these companies have engaged in a quid pro quo transaction of an intangibly valuable nature that is a service in lieu of payment for promotion of a political campaign. In effect, an illegal campaign contribution whose monetary value cannot be quantified except by estimation. These companies have sought protection under the Communications Decency Act, Title 47 U.S. Code 230, which the President of the United States addressed in an executive order on May 28, 2020. They have acted as publishers by censoring and deleting content that is not in line with their CEO's political opinions, while enjoying the protection affording to platforms, i.e., a public town square, where all are permitted to post their opinions so long as the content is legal under constitutional law. I therefore propose that since these venues want so bad to be publishers, that the CEOs and the editors of these online newspapers are, in fact, responsible for all the content published thereon, the postings of individuals, both content creators, and all responses to that content in the comments section are, in effect, letters to the editor, which the editors have personally approved and have authorized to be published. Since the editors have approved, either tacitly or actively, all content on their venue, I propose that they are responsible for each and every insult, disparagement, libelous or slanderous content or comment posted, and that anyone and everyone who has been insulted, slandered, lied about, bullied, doxed, or made to feel bad, or God forbid, caused to become suicidal because of content posted on these venues, now has a cause of action for a civil lawsuit against these companies. All of these social media companies are guilty of breach of contract with their creators, whose time, talent, and work had made these platforms what they have become. We have a situation where the terms of service are constantly changed by one party of the agreement. Enforcement of those rules consists primarily of censoring opposing political views with no explanations of what the violation is alleged to be and no effective means by which to reverse such violation in a timely manner. I am therefore calling upon all of you who are watching this to download and duplicate this video and post it everywhere, including on their tube. create a channel or multiple channels just for that purpose. And let's fill their servers up with duplicate content that they can't show ads on while we are waiting for the Attorney General to get off his dead ass and do what should have been done in 2016, right after they started with the adpocalypse bullshit. In the meantime, I will be posting to my channel on BitChute.com/Net4TruthUSA, where they have not tampered with my content. We are working with a member of the Federalist Society to sue these Nazi scumbags, and I will post developments on my BitChute channel. I encourage you to get the YouTube downloader app I've listed in the description, download any of my videos, and post them to their tube until it comes out their ass. Also, see the lawsuit videos I have posted, and I will be preparing boilerplate complaint forms for those creators and viewers who want to join us in a class action, and I will be providing a post office box for all of you to mail those complaints or supporting affidavits to. YouTube have caused me no end to aggravation and grief, not to mention financial harm. I will be their worst fucking nightmare. The America I love will not be destroyed by a bunch of fucking Nazis. Hello, this is Dave from Net4Truth USA, Inglorious Patriots. It is June 23rd, 2020, and the time is 1200 hours Eastern Standard Time here in Northeast West Bumblefuck. Well, YouTube has done it again. They have placed restrictions on both of my YouTube channels at Inglorious Patriots and Net4TruthUSA2 Patriot channel. I am done with these assholes. I'm done. I'm tired of chasing around and making new channels and building up subscriber lists. I'm done. So now we are working with a person from the Federalist Society and several lawyers to collectively sue these assholes. I mean, we ain't playing. The time that it's taking is that we want to build an airtight case. Now, Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act provides protection for these people as platforms, but they're acting as publishers. So I want to tell you, everybody out there who listens, everybody out there who's lost their favorite channels, whether it be Alex Jones or anybody, that these people have violated your constitutional right to listen to whatever the hell you want to listen to. It doesn't matter if it's cats playing pianos or fucking with toilet paper or none of that, or whether it's political stuff. If they've taken your favorite channel offline, then they violated your constitutional right just as much as they violated my constitutional right 4 times in the past. 5, this makes 6 times. We're done now with these assholes. We're done. Now, if this doesn't go through the courts, then it's going to be a physical armed conflict in this country to keep this country and the republic. And I'll tell you what, I am not averse to firing a shot to keep my freedom. Get that straight. Get that straight. And I am not averse to stepping on cockroaches. These people are fucking cockroaches that need to be taken down. This shit should have been done in 2016. Goddamn airplanes. This should have been done in 2016, and the Marines sent in to seize the assets of these assholes and turn them over to the people it belongs to, the people who made this thing what it is. Now, I am going to, in the next few weeks, create a boilerplate complaint, both for creators and for viewers, to fill out, sign, have notarized, and mailed to me in a post office box. We will collect all of these complaints and supporting affidavits and we will put them together in a massive class action lawsuit, and we will take this platform and all the other social media platforms out from under these corporate techno-Nazis, and we will own this shit. We will own it. We made it. We built it. We will own this shit. They have violated their contract with us. The contract changes. Where in the world, where else on this planet do you have two parties that are agreeing to something where only one party has the option or has the capability to change that agreement anytime they want? Or to say that you violated the agreement without giving you a chance to dispute that agreement, and in the case of political content, they'll hold that off until the topic is no longer relevant or no longer trending in the news. And by doing this, by censoring political content in favor of one party, namely the Demon Rats, they are providing a service to the Demon Rats that's in-kind contribution. In other words, no money changes hands, but a thing of value, the promotion of hours and hours and hours and hours of content that are put up by these techno-Nazis and by these socialists and by these social justice warrior scumbag snowflakes, constantly berating our president and tearing down and promoting riots and fake news like this George Floyd thing that is fake. You understand? It's fucking fake. And so is the coronavirus. Take that shit off your face, you dumb fuck. Take that shit off your face and stop watching that CNN shit on TV. Turn that shit off. They want us to believe their bullshit. They controlled the mainstream media for 100 years, at least since before Kennedy. And now that we here are a force to be reckoned with, and it hit him in the head in 2016 when the Hildebeest, the oven mitt fashionista, or who I call the Kevlar cunt, when she lost a rigged election because of us, they decided to move Operation Mockingbird, which is a CIA-controlled arm of the mainstream media, placing agents that work for the CIA in mainstream media. That's a known fact. You can get that shit. That's been declassified. They moved that operation from the broadcast TV and the cable TV news to right here on social media. And the president, on the 28th of last month, signed an executive order. It didn't get any good. They just doubled down. They still censoring him. They're still censoring us. You want a fucking war, bitch? And I'm talking to Susan Wisniewski of their tube. You want a war, bitch? You got it. You got it. Not only am I suing YouTube and Google, I'm suing you personally, and I'm going to put you in prison personally. You have conspired to violate the constitutional rights of every American who watches your venue. Every fucking one of us. And you are not going to get away with it. And if you manage to manipulate the courts somehow, from a place you can't see come a sound you'll never hear. And that's not a threat, that's a fucking promise. Because somebody's gonna get pissed off and put one in you. You got that shit. You heard that right, bitch. You heard that right. So you can take that shit anywhere you want to. I'm out here in Northeast West Bumblefuck. I don't want to fuck with anybody. I just want to be left the fuck alone and let me express my opinions and let the audience decide whether or not my opinions are full of shit or not. Not you. And here is their own statistics for my two channels. Inglorious Patriots on the left and Net4Truth USA 2 Patriot channel on the right, both with over 98% approaching 99% approval from the people who watch the channel. You would think that a company would love that kind of statistics, but no, they don't love those statistics because the content on these channels do not comport with their political viewpoint, their paid political viewpoint, their Mockingbird Media clone, George Soros paid, China influenced political, whatever you want to call it. They are Nazis. They are Nazis, and their digital burning of books will not be tolerated in this country. We are a hair's breadth away from an armed revolution where these sons of bitches will be taken out, physically taken out and hung from lampposts just like Mussolini. I'm telling you, I've been saying this for years. There is only one way to handle these motherfuckers. There's only one way. Non-uniformed enemy combatants do not have any civil rights in this country. Non-uniformed enemy combatants do not have any rights under the Geneva Convention. They are just as dangerous, even more dangerous, than people in the bushes firing shots at an opposing army. They're not to be negotiated with. They are to be taken out. They are to be arrested, tried for treason, and executed. Period. You are not the arbiter of what is true and what is not true. The fact is, the coup d'etat against the United States government happened on November 22nd, 1963, when the cabal assassinated a duly elected president. And the so-called coup against Donald Trump, the attempt to take him out of office by any means necessary, is an attempt to keep that coup from being exposed. And everything else follows after that. All of this money that Obama sent to Iran, all the money that was extorted from Ukraine, all the money that was taken by Joe Biden's son from China, all of that is treason and sedition, crimes which are punishable by death. And nobody seems to be doing a fucking thing about it. But if you speak against it, they come down on you like a ton of bricks, accuse you of shit you didn't do, put you in prison like they did with Roger Stone and with the general there, General Flynn. You people need to be taken the fuck out. You need to be executed for treason. And if the government doesn't do it, when you defund the police, we become the police. And we ain't got no place to put your monkey ass. So we'll just take you and leave you where you stand. Motherfuckers. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you to use taxpayer money to foment insurrection? And that testicle-faced motherfucker, you better hope that I never see your face, because I will kill you with my bare fucking hands. I will put my hands around your throat and I will choke you to death. And I'm talking about you, George Soros, you testicle-faced Nazi scumbag piece of shit. This is not a threat, it's a promise. Don't cross my path, because I will fucking murder your fucking monkey ass. You are a fucking non-uniformed enemy combatant. That somebody who has the skills, shooting from cover, should take you the fuck out. I am done with these fucking traitorous motherfuckers, and I'm the only one on this fucking venue that has the fucking balls to say it. Come and get me, motherfucker, cause I got something for your ass. Please subscribe to our backup channels on YouTube: Inglorious Patriots, Net4Truth USA 2 Patriot Channel, and Ethernet Warriors. You can also catch us on BitChute.com/Net4Truth USA, remonetized.org/user/Inglorious-Patriots9, and drop.space/@Net4Truth USA. All the links are in the description. We fly so close to the target, we are on our 5th fighter jet. We will be relentless and persistent until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/Net4Truth USA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.